Hi guys, welcome back. How have you been? And you might be wondering, what the hell are we doing in the Valley of Mines? Well, to answer that question, because we're in Chapter 3, a few mobs have spawned. Specifically, I killed a few dragon snapper, a few lizardmen that have spawned in Chapter 3 in the Valley of Mines. And some seekers also spawned at Zardas' old ancient demon tower. Now, among the things that have spawned in Chapter 3, there's also a bandit camp up ahead near Cavalorn's old hut. And off screen, I also brewed that dragon root we had. I used one of our King's Sorrows and wanted to make an elixir of strength. So we can now equip a room power sword, which actually has a pretty cool model, although it sometimes clips into the ropes. Now, also brewed some speed potions with the snapper wood we had. Sold a few items off screen, cooked a few meats, all that jazz. Now up ahead, we have a bandit camp. A small teensy weensy bandit camp. And we are gonna clear it. They do have a bunch of archers. So one way to handle archers in this game is to simply go behind a tree. And we can actually see this archer is gonna come up ahead. Okay, let's see if we can convince the second archer to follow. He doesn't want to follow. Okay, no problem. Let's use some of our healing herbs to heal up. Even the healing roots, actually. Let's use up the healing roots. We can use the herbs at a different point in time. Don't want to use the potions just yet, since I also used a few potions off screen. And let's see, if I go here, does that convince you? It does not. Okay.
I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
Okay. That's a lot of crossfire, actually. Okay. Let's loot these guys up first. That guy really doesn't have any aim whatsoever. Rough two-hander, loafer. And the plan is to just clear this bandit camp. Then we can go back to Karinis. One of the reasons I wanted to visit this place is for the experience. Killing some mobs in Chapter 3 in the Valley of Mines does grant us quite a lot of experience. Almost enough to level up once again. Okay, I think these are all the bandits so far. Let's clear their friends up here. Wow, 3 archers. That's actually a lot of bandits. Okay, let's see. What do we have left? 1 bandit there and 1 bandit there. Okay. Can I convince you to... No. I seem to cannot convince you to come over here. Okay, let's drink a few of our lovely healing elixirs. That should be enough for now. So one of the things I also did off screen, I cleared the rest of the seekers as far as I could find them from the Karinis map. There weren't many of them, but I just wanted to make sure that no seekers ended up killing the innocent NPCs basically on the map. And his aim is so bad that I doubt he can actually hit us from this distance. Yeah, we aren't taking any damage. We're fine. He's gonna run out of arrows eventually, and when he does that, he's just gonna pull out his sword, or whatever he has. Fun fact, the game actually does track how much ammo every individual NPC has. So they have 50 arrows. Pretty certain that at one point when he runs out of arrows, He's gonna pull out his sword. And let's see. Come on, I'm curious, Mr. Bandit. I think you should be close to running out of arrows by now. And they're so easy to dodge, by the way. Yeah, that actually connected. Come on. I think he has 10 arrows left from what I've been counting. So that's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, my math was bad. He seems to have plenty more arrows to spare. But I guess he hasn't really fired 50 by now. Let's see, are you closing on 50, sir? Come on. I can do this all day, by the way. I mean, you gotta be getting tired at some point. By the way, speaking of which, have any of you guys ever done archery? Like the real bow? Not like a fake bow, not like one of those model bows you can see at first. Like an actual, let's say, 60, 70, 80 pound bow. A war bow or a composite bow. They actually have an incredible draw weight. It's like holding a huge weight in your fingers. And this is something that I've always said about game design. Game design assumes that using a bow is everything about dexterity, right? Every RPG falls into this trope. But in reality, archers, like real, true classical medieval archers, were built like a freaking rugby player, man. I mean, you had to have a incredibly strong back, and they also have very muscled arms. Because you needed muscled arms to actually wield a bow. Okay, enough games. Did you have infinity arrows, sir? You had 17 arrows left. It actually felt that he had fired way more than 33 arrows. Okay, that's about it for these bandits. Let's make our way to the castle. Let's see if the boys in the castle have anything else to say about their situation. Okay.
Is it really true?
Really doubt it. Things
Some
are
don't even know how
pretty
we can
depressing in the castle right now.
Hey,
How's work?
how's work?
It could be better.
Okay, not you.
Hey, you.
What's new?
What's up?
Angor handed out a new ration of meat. Man, was that badly needed.
Oh, that's the meat I provided for you guys. What do the knights have to say?
How are things?
The orcs have us surrounded.
Yeah, you guys are fanatically
you.
annoying.
But he knew that.
Hey, you, how's it going?
How's it going?
Join the army and live the. It's now. We're all gonna.
Okay, so nobody has any interesting new dialogue options. Alright, I can live with that. Let's teleport back to the Pass of Corinus. No, not the Pass, the Valley of Mines Pass. Is Belgod still around, by the way? Yeah, he is. Wow. You're still alive? Why are you even here?
What are you doing here? I thought you were headed across the pass.
I just can't.
If you say...
Just a little.
That's weird as hell. I'm actually curious. If I teleport back to the castle and teleport back to you, are you still gonna be there? Huh. What do you know? So, the Belgod has some really strange triggers. Like, at one point in the game, I remember in one of my playthroughs, I went to the pass and some snappers tried to kill Belgod, and I saved his life. And he had some unique dialogue concerning that, but I have no idea how to trigger that anymore. Not even sure if that was a different version of Gothic. In any case, so back to our sheep. One of the things I did off screen was retrieve the letter. Not Pyrocar's magic letter. We know about this one. I retrieved the letter for the bandit's delivery behind Sekap's farm. So 15 short sword, rapiers, bread, wine, and Fernando. This is basically the incriminating evidence we need to put Fernando behind bars. So in order to do that, all we have to do is teleport to Karinis. Let's disable these. Okay, teleport to the harbor city. And we can just go back to Martin. Report that we have solved the issue.
Someone's gotta pay for that.
I used to say that myself.
So, one of the things I want to do in this episode, besides this, about the weapons dealer.
About the weapons dealer?
Show me what you have.
The bandits had this ring. It points to an overseas trader. This list of deliveries of weapons and other things to the bandits here is signed by a certain Fernando.
I think that's enough. Fernando, then. Well, he'll get what's coming to him. And he always acts like butter would melt in his mouth. I'll see to it that he's put away until he rots. Sound work, I must say. Vatras will be glad of this good news.
Okay, one thing I want to quickly test. Did I have a bandit's rapier on me when I delivered the... No, I did not, because that was an additional piece of evidence. Damn! So, let's try to re-deliver this quest with also bandit's rapier in our inventory. Not sure, I think he actually gives us more XP. So let's do a quick skip to the page. Okay, I just made it back to the monastery, and this is the first time I actually realized they actually left a potion for us. This is something I forgot to mention. When you become a fire magician, a potion spawns on your bed. So okay, this is a sword I left here. These are the bandit's rapier. The letter F is scratched into the pommel. The black cord is something we are gonna have to hold off to. Let's see, I stored some things for future use. Some gold, a black pearl, the divine power of the stars, another room power sword. I have no idea where I got that from. Let's go back to Martin and now deliver the quest and see if there is a... I think there is a slight difference in experience you get. Depending on how many pieces of evidence you deliver to him. So, quick save the game, Martin, this is the delivery, talk to Martin about the weapons dealer.
About the weapons dealer?
Nope.
Show me what you...
I found this ring. The bandits had this ring. This list of deliveries of weapons and other things to the...
I think that's enough. And he always acts like... I'll see to you. Sound work, I must say. Vatras will be glad.
Okay, what do you still have to offer, by the way?
What do you have to offer?
Then pay attention.
Yes, some scrolls, which are not particularly interesting. They're one-time use, that's the issue.
Don't say you didn't know that. It's really not
Okay.
my problem.
So yeah, off-screen I had to go back and kill the bandits again because I realized I forgot to save my game before I talked to Martin. In any case, one of the things I want to do, and this is a very cool thing you can do in Chapter 3, we are gonna visit the Thieves Guild because they actually have a new quest for us. So if you guys remember, there was a certain door in the sewers we could not access. And that door is not actually put there by accident. We can access it now in Chapter 3. And the door holds the most difficult chest to lockpick in the game. And we're gonna talk to a guy now about that. But first, let's see. Do the other thieves have anything else to say? Nope. Ramirez has nothing else to say. What about Kasha?
Hey, you!
Nope. Okay.
Hey!
Jesper.
What's behind that locked door?
Behind that is the chest of the master lockpicker. Fingers. He put such an unbelievably complicated lock on it that, till now, no one has been able to open it. Unfortunately, He got nabbed. They tossed him through the barrier, where he probably died. But if you want to try opening the chest, here's the key to the room.
That's exactly what we are gonna do, and he isn't lying. Fingers used to be a shadow back in Gothic 1, and he taught us how to lockpick, how to pickpockets, although pickpocketing was a broken system in Gothic 1.
Ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the
And we are
order of
exactly
the
under the
Honorable Lord
marketplace.
Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted.
Okay, let's see how difficult this lock is. So, 3 rights, 3 rights, 1 left, 3 rights again, 1 left. Okay, so 3 rights, 1 left, 3 rights, 1 left. That's already an 8-piece combination, right? 1 right, so 3 rights, 1 left, 3 rights, 1 left. And yeah, you're actually gonna see me struggle with this lock for a bit. But one of the ways I actually... one memory trick I use is to divide the combination into various pieces. So 3 rights, 1 left, 3 rights, 1 left, then a right, then a left, then a right and a left, and a right and a left again. So 3 rights, 1 left, 3 rights, 1 left, right, left, right, left. Okay, so I think it's 3 pairs of left rights. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 2 pairs and a half. Good to know. So we're already at a 13 lock combination by now. Okay, right again. Okay, I got it now. So 3 rights, 1 left, 3 rights, 1 left, right, left, right, left, 2 rights, 2 lefts, okay, and then left again. So 3 rights, 1 left, 3 rights, 1 left, right, left, right, left. Oops, my bad. So yeah, it's actually pretty easy to get tangled up. Okay, so 3 lefts right now. 1, 2, then 2 rights. So I think we're already at a 17-piece combination. So yeah, this is how difficult the lock is, but the reward is worth it. So left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, 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 2 rights, 1 left. So it's an 18-piece combination, it seems, or a 20-piece, I guess. So we get an elixir of dexterity, an amulet of strength, some lovely silver chalices, a bit of gold for our trouble, and a gold chalice. And this is the chest of Fingers, the master lockpicker. Okay, this is also a book that I forgot to read. It's gonna increase our one-handed combat by 5. We're also gonna read the Stone Tablet of Magic that I forgot to read. Also ate 49 dark mushrooms after the bandit fight. And this is the 50th piece. So we are right now at 209 mana. We're gonna drink these 2 elixirs of spirit for a very good reason. Now, here's the thing. I want to get my mana as high as possible. And in order to do that, we're gonna donate these...
inhabitants of Corinus.
Oh, shut up.
By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen,
You're interrupting me,
the
sir.
following decree is hereby enacted. The mercenary Smith Bennett, who
It's so
treacherously
annoying
murdered
that
the
his
paladin
voice
Lothar,
actually
has been
carries down here.
condemned in the name
Okay,
of Innos.
so we are at 219 mana. We're gonna donate these stone tablets, so that should put us at 243 mana.
Hey,
I opened the chest.
I managed to open the chest.
That's impossible. It looks like we've got a new master lockpicker. Congratulations on this accomplishment.
Well, Fingers actually taught us in the first place, although we forgot at one point, I guess. Now, the thing I want to do is, since we have those stone tablets, I just want to take a quick trip to Vatras, who is right now at the stone circle way, way up in the north. Really? I got stuck in the freaking lantern. So let's go to Vatras, deliver 24 stone tablets to him, and also spend a couple of, let's spend 10 learning points, I guess, in order to get to 245 mana. So it's actually quite possible to hit 300 mana in this game. It's just very difficult. We need to save up all the King's Sorrel we can get after this point, and basically turn them into mana potions. Now, I haven't been this way on the map yet. I'm not sure if any more Seekers are patrolling here. I don't think they are, but we're gonna double check just in case. Highly doubt it though. Far as I remember, as a fire mage, nothing else spawns on this side of the map. If you play as a paladin, depending on your class, different mobs will spawn in different chapters. So as a paladin, for example, ooh, some wards. Not even sure if these guys spawned in the first place, or maybe I just forgot to kill them. Okay. I can accept that. Some free experience. We're also very close to leveling up again, which is pretty cool. Let's jump right down here. I doubt there's anything else alive on this part of the map, but let's just make sure. Chapter 3 really is made as an intermission chapter, so not a lot of stuff spawns. You have only a handful of quests and interactions. The meat of the game is in chapter 1, 2, and 4 specifically. Okay, Vatras should be up here. Shame that we have no teleporter stones to this area. And let's see, what other quests do we have? The Forged Mineshares, the Seekers, the Bandit's Weapons Dealer. This we have to report to Vatras. Should be way over here, near the stone circle. Yep. He's waiting for Pyrocarring Zardas to be specific. Vatras, about the weapons dealer.
About this weapons dealer. I know the dealer who's been selling weapons to the bandits. His name is Fernando.
Very good. Has Martin taken the necessary steps to stop him from delivering any more?
Yes, Martin will see to it that he won't be leaving the dungeon anytime soon.
Well done, son. May Adonis light your path.
Okay. How are things with the Eye of Innos?
How are things with the Eye of Innos?
Remember, and...
Yes, and more. Ooh. It doesn't seem to have the dialogue options to donate tablets. Guess that happens in chapter 2, I guess? That's really weird. So did we miss our window, or when we triggered the dialogue for him to go here, the option disappeared? Well, that's actually good to know. So you have to donate these tablets, these regular old stone tablets, to him before chapter 3. Well, that kind of changes our plans a bit. I'm gonna run a quick test, I guess. Let's run a quick test together. Let's see if we... do we have any saves? Maybe this one. Let's load this game. Just to do a quick test together. So let's teleport to the Harbor City. Okay, we've teleported. Go to Vatras. I'm actually curious, what prompted that dialogue option to disappear? Is it the fact that we changed chapters, or the fact that Vatras moved? Because we're basically losing 24 mana points, which kinda sucks, really. I've got the stone tablet. Okay, so him moving.
I've got this stone tablet. Can you tell me more about it?
Those are artifacts from the old culture, which we have been investigating for some time. There are several kinds of them. Some contain information about the history of the ancient people, and that is the kind I am interested in. Bring me all of those that you can find. I shall give you an appropriate reward.
Okay, so good to know. You can donate them in Chapter 3, but Vatras doesn't have to move. So we are, just for the sake of the test, we can see that we are 110 out of 200 mana, and if we donate all of them...
Great! I shall increase your magical power.
He just gave us 24 mana. Okay, so I guess that this puts us in an awkward situation where I have to reload the game, redo all the steps up to this point, which you guys will fortunately not have to go through again. I do have to go through that again, so we'll do a quick time skip where we'll just basically donate the tablets to Vatras, get to 243 mana, basically redo all these steps. So let's do a quick time skip and let's finish what I wanted to start. So eventually I managed to redo all the thingies.
Can't go on like this forever.
Let's eat 5 more. We are at 243 mana right now. Exactly where we should be.
There have been all kinds.
And we are gonna eat a few more dark mushrooms.
That's nothing new.
And we are exactly at 248 mana right now.
You hardly
Uh,
know
May
what to
Inos-
believe these days.
Yes, thank you. Now we are gonna talk to
Nothing's ever gonna
Pyrocar.
change that.
Invest 10 learning points specifically, so we get to 250.
You can't go on
Want to
like
increase
this
my
forever.
magic powers.
I want to increase my magic powers.
That's 1. That's
just what I
2.
said.
I can feel that the magic power flows through you well and truly. Even I cannot show you how you could increase it further.
I want to
I
increase.
want to
That's nothing new.
I can feel...
Actually, you can. Despite the fact that he says that, he can actually help you increase it to up to 300
I
mana.
told you that
So
before.
the next 10 points we are gonna get from brewing a couple of spirit potions using King Sorrow, which means that somehow by the end of chapter 5 we gotta figure out a way to increase our mana to 300. So that's an elixir of spirit. And let's brew another one. Thank you. So that brings us to a beautiful total of 260 mana. Okay, I know this episode has been incredibly chaotic. I apologize. I actually didn't expect
Those
that
are all just rumors.
Vatras would outright refuse to get the tablets from us, but it is what it is. Fact is that as long as you are still here, we can also report to Pyrocar that we have recovered the Eye of Enos, although it's a bit
Feel sorry
shattered.
for the poor guy.
So let's talk to Mr. Pyrocar. We also need to talk to Karas about the possessed. I have found the Eye of Enos.
I have found the Eye of Inos. It's broken.
But that cannot be. What happened?
Some really nasty customers had it. Anyway, I came too late. They were performing a strange incantation on a crescent-shaped ritual site up in those woods.
Enos be with us. They have desecrated our circle of the sun. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined they would possess this kind of power.
What can we do now?
The enemy has become very strong. Still, this ancient artifact meant a powerful threat to him. We must heal the eye and restore its old power. But time works against us. I cannot begin to imagine what is now going to become of us all. Without the protection of the eye, we are helplessly at the mercy of the enemy. Go to Vatras, the water mage in town. In this terrible situation, only he will know what is to be done. Take the eye to him, and hurry!
You already know what I think.
What is the circle of the sun?
Every year, all the magicians and novices of the monastery travel to this place at the time of the solstice to mark the beginning of a new cycle. The place is filled with the immeasurable power of the sun. Never have I entertained the slightest notion that its power could be reversed. And yet, that is what happened.
Why Vatras?
The privilege of the robe does not authorize you to question my instructions, brother. Vatras is a servant of Aldanos. The knowledge of the water mages alone will bring us clarity in this dark hour. That is all you need to know.
Translation. Pyrocar has no fucking idea what to do, so he relies on Vatras.
I've talked to Vatras.
Ah, good. Where is he?
He's preparing a ritual at the Circle of the Sun in order to heal the Eye of Innos.
If that is true, then maybe there is hope after all.
Vatras wants Zardas and you to help him with that.
What? Zardas will be there too? You cannot be serious.
Hey, this wasn't my decision. Vatras insists.
It is always that Zardas. I am tired of it. Things could hardly get any worse. So how do I know that Zardas is not in league with the enemy? I cannot trust Zardas, no matter how much we may need him. I am sorry, but I cannot help Vatras under these circumstances.
So he's an idiot and he's also prideful.
It can't be done without you. Vatras wouldn't be able to perform the ritual otherwise. You'll have to trust Zardas.
There is nothing that I have to do, you hear? I do not have the slightest proof that Zardas is not working against us. I cannot do this.
What if I could bring you some proof?
That is impossible, I fear. It would really have to impress me. As far as Zardas is concerned, I have my doubts whether he can still impress me at all.
Okay. And I think this is enough for this episode. In the next episode we are gonna talk to Karsk, talk to Zardas, and complete a couple of more quests. And if time allows, maybe free Bennett. But if time doesn't allow that, we'll do that in the episode afterwards. So thank you guys for watching. Sorry about the chaotic episode. I really did not expect that Vatras wouldn't accept the tablets, but it eventually worked out. So, gonna see you next time when we are going to find a way to bring these two lovebirds together, Pyrocar and Zardas. So, as always, remember, the most important story in the world is your own. Cheers guys, and take care of yourselves.